So here, this is the documentation that would be given in the description. Now here you have to make sure that you do all these steps following Twitter and all. Now you have to go to this particular repository and you have to star it out and fork it in order to add it to your GitHub. Then create a fork. With this fork, it would take a second or two. Okay, so the fork has been created. Now we have to go back here and we have to just add a topic called Nillion Nada by doing like this, going to the topics, adding that and save changes. Make sure you do this so that they can track us out. Now now you have to go to the third step, that is this particular notebook. And in this notebook, we can see that a Google Colab notebook will open in front of us. Now in this notebook, we have already done the first step. Now the second step is that we have to change all the details here below, whatever is there in this particular code block, the username, the repo name. So let's change it to my GitHub username. This is my GitHub username, so I will be changing it to this. Then the mail ID of my GitHub, I will put it here. So this is my mail ID of GitHub, done. Now the next thing would be to generate a token. Yes. Now let's generate the token that we have to add here. So go to this link and add a note here. So we would be putting anything. You can put anything randomly. Okay. Now after adding this particular note, make sure. Yeah. So anything you can give. Okay. It's not a problem. Now you have to tick out this repo thing. Please make sure you do this. And after that you have to generate the token. Okay, done. Now we are going to copy this token and you have to paste it here in the GitHub token, your GitHub token. Yes, so I will be pasting it here. Okay, done. So I have pasted it. Now we can go to the next step. We have to install the MetaMask wallet and we have to get the wallet address from there. I hope you guys know that. So we have to get the wallet address from MetaMask. I'm doing the same thing. Maybe it's not visible here because of that restrictions that MetaMask has. So yeah, I have got my wallet address. I have copied it and I will be just pasting it here. Make sure you take it from the MetaMask. I will be pasting it here. So this step is done. Now you have to run this particular code block like this. And once you run it, there would be a green tick which would be coming on the left side. So let's wait for it. So yes, this step is done. Now run the second step similarly. So this step is also done. Now we would be going to the next step, fourth step. And this also you don't have to make any change. You have to just again click on the run button. So I will put the run button and we'll wait for this step to also complete. Okay, so this step is also done. Now we would be moving to the next step, that is the fifth step. Here also you don't have to make any changes. Already you have given the variable names above, so just run it again. Okay, this is also done. So this step is also done. Now the sixth one we are running. Let's see. Okay, so this step is also done. Now let's run the seventh step. Okay, so this step is also done. Now we would be running the 8th program, but before that we have to do one thing. We have to go to this folder. We have to open this Nillion Python starter, go to the programs, and you have to find this particular file called my first program, or any file. You can go to any file. I am going to addition this one. This file I would be going. I'm just running it out. Okay, let's first run it. Okay, so this is running. Now this step is also completed. Now let's go down, and here what we will do, again we will just run this program. Before that, I would be doing a small change. I would be going below and going to this particular file, my first program.py, double click on it, and this particular file I'm going to make a small change. And how I'm going to do that, I'm going to copy this and open ChatGPT. Make sure you do this step. You go to ChatGPT and okay, now I'm gonna paste this program and I'm gonna give the exact prompt. I'm going to give this exact prompt in the bottom description also, so you can just copy paste it and you can get the response. So I'm just writing here, create new Nada program on the, or we can take the reference, with the reference of our program like that. Any prompt, I'll be putting the exact prompt, whatever I'm typing here in the description. You guys can just copy it and get your responses. Okay, so I am giving this prompt. Let's get our code done. So it's gonna generate a new program. Okay, so we have the new code. We have the new code now. We are gonna copy this code and we are gonna paste this code here in this file now, myfirstprogram.py. Okay, done. Now with this change, what you can do is you can just run this next code block, 9th code block, and wait for it to run. Okay, so this step is also done. Now run the next 10th one. Okay, this is also done. Now run the last one, the 11th one. Okay, so let's run this one also. And once you are running this, make sure there is no error when you do this. That the green tick will come, but below you read the output.